Hi, Sushi Rollers, it's Sushi Baddie here, and I'm back at it again, giving you guys episode 6 of Echoes of the Plum Grove. Now, if you guys don't want to miss all of what happened in today's video, the VOD that I originally made of this video on Twitch is still up. All you have to do is type in Sushi Baddie, and you'll pretty much see it come up. But without further ado, I immediately want to get into telling you guys exactly what happened in episode 6. So, guys, we started off our day by doing our typical routine where we go through the forest. And today I found a bear. And, period, I choose the bear every time because this little bear gave me a claw. And, of course, we took our ass over to the mines and got up all of our materials because we are trying to upgrade our house and get a barn. But before we did all that, we, of course, had to go talk to some villagers because we need money and we need money bad because it's gonna take a lot to, upgrade our place. But on my way, I stopped by the cemetery and I saw Matthew Hall crying in the corner. And of course, being the nosy bitch that I am, I had to go look through the village encyclopedia to make sure that my girl Evangeline wasn't an orphan, because I was very much willing to adopt her and her brother. Lo and behold, her parents were still alive. So I was like, you go, girl. But I had to go ahead and also explain to my lovely viewers exactly what these pillars did, because then we went into the witch's basement and people were asking how the fuck she got all this shit in her basement. Baby, you asking the right questions. I don't got the answer to them, sadly. But also what I don't have the answer to is, how am I going to deal with my whole entire house? So I had to go ahead and get my husband to help me on the farm, as much as I loved his job. And of course, I did a dumb, stupid thing the very next day by eating a drunken cake, bitch. A tipsy cake, to be exact. And it was hard to do the rest of my daily chores, but of course, we went on about our way. And on our new chore list today, we have to add going to steal from the mayor, because the mayor has rose bushes, and them roses sell for a pretty fat penny, if I do say so myself. So we went ahead and went to go steal, and people in the comments, in my stream, were telling me that this word right here is just a fancy word for vaccination. Bitch, I had to hurry up and get vaccinated. But of course, now I was really worried about getting a kid because I don't want my husband to have to work on the farm by himself. So I had to go ahead and figure out exactly what I needed to buy to make both our future child and him successful. And of course, we ran into our favorite witch, Astra, and she was selling a death cake recipe. But of course, I could not afford that. And I did not realize that Astra was a rich bitch. I want to be like Astra by season 7. I'm kidding. I don't think there's going to be a season 7. But of course, you're watching me sit here and struggle to implement our new bed, because I got a new bed, because I don't want my husband to spontaneously combust and die of sleep deprivation. So we had to go ahead and get us a brand new bed for the house. And it's a cute little blue bed. But furthermore, I was talking about how I also wanted to start crafting more in the game. So I was like, okay, so let me go ahead and find us some more stuff to craft. I know I have a shit ton of stuff in this chest in the corner of my house. I have to be able to craft something. And craft something I did because I made another composter, bitch. Don't get on me. But if you know from last episode, we also had our coop built. Yet our chicken coop doesn't have any chickens. So I went ahead and bought us a new chicken, and I've decided that from now on, whenever I get a new animal, I'm going to be naming my animals after my viewers and my audience here on, YouTube. But in order to do that, you actually have to join my Patreon so that you can get naming rights. And of course, I think a few times out of the series, I think I might go ahead and pick some people out of the comment section. Who knows? But of course, we had to leave up out of the farm because, I'm a busy lady. I got stuff to do. So we went to go talk to Edward Bailey. Edward Bailey, not Caillou. Lord. I'm so hell. But of course, it was by that time, it was the next day, and we were back on our stealing escapade, because would I really be an Echoes of the Plum Grove farmer if I wasn't stealing? And of course, at this time, we went back home again for the next day, and we ended up pregnant because we did the Devil's Tango with our man Lewis. And I thought he was going to have something romantic to say, but he was just asking me about what my favorite books were and asked me to, be careful for the bears. And I was like, baby, the bears are the safest thing I got around here. Leave me alone. And of course, you're going to watch me sit here and freak the fuck out for 20 minutes, because basically I figured out that just because I made Lewis work on the farm, that does not mean that I don't have to water my plants after immediately planting them. Guys, I swear to God, whenever you plant your plants, water them, bitch. freaking water them. Like, I hold left out of the game just to come back and like I had to do a whole research paper about what the fuck was going on with my plants. So you're gonna see me a few times out of the video struggling with that. And of course, because it is summer, there's way more things growing. So I went to Jane McBell's house and I stole a whole bunch of lavenders because lavenders sell for some good money, Bookie Bear. Go ahead and do that. But by this time, I finally figured out that my plants, I need to water them every night because now the game doesn't register that they exist. Like they are no longer considered like actual entities or whatever the fuck it is. So I had to sit here and plant every single plant that I had in my inventory, because mind you, I've wasted $1,000 on seeds at this point simply because I thought my husband was gonna wake up the next day and water them for me. No, he's useless. But of course, I went ahead and I went to go talk to the mermaids, as I usually do, and I went fishing because why not? And, I was talking to my chat at this point. I was just trying to, explain to them what the mermaids even do. And I told them that they don't do jack shit. And on top of that, I mean, it was just a whole bunch of fun stuff we were doing. And, we had a really nice conversation. But that all aside, if you guys want to actually meet up and talk in my chat with me and give me pointers, don't forget that I'm Sushi Baddie on Twitch, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Bye!